So, Sajid, I'm going to read the text you wrote. Is it in the group as well? Please come in, please come in. Huh? Uh, about your sister. You can put it in the group as well. I'm going to read that and give you some feedback on your mistake. I have two sisters, Afri and Tanya. Tanya is 15 and Afrin is 13. Their R is unnecessary. Your verb is love. They both love each other. The elder one is very thin, while the younger one is bulky. You mean to say बहुत बड़ी है लंबी चौड़ी वो दिखती है bulky means chubby is a better word than bulky. Bulky means you here come here. She will also come, and join you, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Bulky means some big, bulky, bigger than normal, bulky. Okay. Yes. Like, uh, you know, our WWE fighter, what was his name? Bali. Khali, sorry, Bali, I was saying. Khali. So Khali is bulky. Yeah. Actually, she is chubbier than all my siblings. And he's talking about I'm talking about Sania. Sania is chubbier than Afrin. Uh, okay, Afrin is 13. Afrin is chubbier than all your siblings. Okay. However, she is cute too. And the funny part is that people often confuse between them uh, confused between them who is younger and who is elder or older. They are both very beautiful because they both have fair skin and they both have got typical Indian hair and eyes. Yeah. Personality wise, personality wise, they're both very different. The elder one is very sensible and smart. The other one, not the another, the other is very childish because she's only 13. She's only 13, childish and not very smart because Sanya is very sensible and smart. So she loves studying, but Afrin just hates studying. She often says, why do we have to study? And another difference is that Sanya is but shy and not very talkative. However, Afrin isn't shy at all and she's very talkative like you. And Sanya doesn't like wearing makeup and wearing Western clothes. But Afrin loves wearing makeup, doing fashion, wearing jeans and t-shirt and shoes. I have to say that they're both very lovely and very respectful to me. Both of them. And I love them a lot and I have a very nice bond with them. I can tell them whatever I want. In fact, I can tell them my dark secret and my opinion about society, God, religion, and politics. We are like friends. In fact, Tanya and I are so friendly that she can tell me her secrets, which is very unusual in our society. Very good. Normally, brothers and sisters maintain a certain amount of distance with each other. Shams. Where is your text, Shams?
Yes, sir.
Where is the text?
I'll send it. Wait for few minutes. Mm,
After these two victories, you know, T20 World Cup and Champions Trophy victory, I'm feeling more sad about the fact that we didn't win the World Cup 50 overs. We were there, you know, just one innings of Travis Head came between India and the World Cup. Oof. Why do I have to wait for this long, Shams?
I
My
sent it.
sister Ikra and my brother, my sister Ikra and my brother Samad, they both like each other. My brother and my sister like क्या कर रहे हो तुम? ये बकवास क्या लिखा है? ऐसे करोगे तो बस गालियां सुनोगे मेरे दोस्त। ठीक है, पिट जाओगे मामू से और मेरे से बकवास सुनोगे। लिखा हुआ इतना जब भी पढ़े हुआ ऐसे कोई शुरू करता है? प्लेइंग क्रिकेट दूसरे लाइन में। अरे यार, किसी की भी देखते पहले लिखा हुआ क्या करते हो यार? क्यों करते हो ऐसा? वाई आर यू प्रूविंग ट्राई और ट्राइंग टू प्रूव दैट यू आर अ बिग इडियट? फिर तो मैं अब मैं क्या ही बोलूं, शम्स? प्लीज कम। मैं क्या बोलूं तुम्हें? वैसे इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है। आई कांट रियली एक्सप्रेस दिस एंगर, यू नो, बिकॉज इतना दिन पानी पिलाया, खाना खिलाया, और वो तुम ऐसे पतले दुबले रहोगे? तुम्हारी इंग्लिश, तुम्हारी सोच, तुम्हारी समझ, तुम हाथ से जा चुके हो शम्स। कैमरे पे आओ। मुझे लगता था कि तुम्हारे अंदर कुछ चीज है जो बदल सकती है। ठीक है, मैंने कहा कैमरे पे आओ। ये ऐसे शुरू होता है टेक्स्ट? ऐसे लिखाई शुरू होती है? एक चौथी क्लास का बच्चा, तीसरी क्लास का बच्चा तुमसे बेहतर लिख सकता है। Really annoyed with you, Sham. You know what? I have this opinion that if you give people time, if you don't rush them, अगर आप उनको हड़बड़ाए ना, they'll learn better. And that's what I believe about these children. And that's why, remember, sometimes they used to sleep in the class, fall asleep in the class. Did I ever bother about it कि क्या है, सो रहे हैं, क्या टेंशन? नहीं, मुझे पता है लॉन्ग रन में चीजें सही हो जाती हैं। इट्स सो नेचुरल। लेकिन विद गाइस लाइक शम्स मैं क्या बोलूं? I think he has totally lost it. You know, he has no interest in studies. The way he has written, this is so silly. Comes, I'm really disappointed. I think you are not interested in studies because वो जो लिखने का, पढ़े लिखे लोगों का लिखने का तरीका होता है ना, दैट्स डिफरेंट। उनके थॉट प्रोसेस, उनके सेंटेंस अरेंजमेंट अलग होते हैं। देख गंवार इंसान, तुम एकदम पढ़ाई लिखाई से दूर हो शम्स। तुम हिंदी में भी ऐसे ही लिखोगे, उटपटांग तरीके से। जब मैं तुम्हें कुछ नहीं बोलता तो तुम कुछ नहीं करते, कुछ सीखते भी नहीं हो बैठ के सामने। हाँ, when you are in the class and I am talking, do you make any observations, Shams? My question is this. जब मैं क्लास में इंग्लिश बोलता हूं, तुम सुन रहे होते हो, तो क्या तुम्हारा दिमाग कुछ गौर कर रहा होता है? आंसर।
Yes.
नहीं गौर कर रहा होता है। सही कहा तुमने। दिस इज द रियलिटी। कम से कम सच बोलने के लिए तुम्हें क्रेडिट क्रेडिट देता हूँ। यस, यू टोल्ड द ट्रूथ। तुम सच कुछ नहीं गौर कर पा रहे। दैट इज व्हाट आई काउंट ऑन। इसी पर मैं यकीन करता हूँ कि इंसान के अंदर एक क्षमता है भाषा सुन के सीखने की। And I try to have conversation where people can make observations. See, okay, this was said, that was said, these words were together, those words were together. But with some people, it's not really successful. Like guys like Shams, yes, don't know. तो क्या करते हो जब क्लास में होते हो तो तुम, और मैं इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा होता हूँ तो तुम उसमें क्या करते हो? बी ऑनेस्ट, जैसे अभी तक ऑनेस्ट रहे वैसे ऑनेस्टली जवाब दो।
I listened you carefully.
तो किसी लिसन केयरफुली करेंगे तो कैसे नहीं ऑब्जर्व होगा? इंसान नहीं हो क्या तुम? क्षमता नहीं है तुम्हारी लैंग्वेज की? व्हाट डू यू मीन? क्या करते हो केयरफुली लिसन करके? क्या होता है? तो मेरे मुंह से इंग्लिश के शब्द कॉमन वर्ड्स निकलते हैं जो सब लोग जानते हैं। आई स्पीक इंग्लिश विद कॉमन वर्ड्स। तो उनके अरेंजमेंट पे ध्यान नहीं जाता? दैट सम वर्ड्स आर गोइंग टुगेदर लाइक दिस। ओ सर, यूज दिस वर्ड हियर। व्हाट डू यू मीन? दैट यू डोंट नोटिस बट यू लिसन केयरफुली? द वर्ड्स दैट आई यूज आर familiar words or unfamiliar words for you? The words I use in my conversation in the class are familiar words or unfamiliar words? Shams,
Familiar.
if they are familiar, then why won't you notice how they are put together, in what order, in what form? Why won't you pay attention to these things? Why won't you connect or relate what I say to what you might say in Hindi? Shams, एक बात बताना। In which class are you studying, by my dear?
Class 6.
हाँ,
6.
चलो बच्चे, एक बात का जवाब दो। 13/14 और 13/15 में बड़ा कौन है?
13/15.
राइट। समअप करता है कि हाँ भाई, इस इंसान के लिए पढ़ाई लिखाई क्या चीज। 13/14 और 13/15 में 13/15 बड़ा है के लिए। सही है। मुझे लगा कि इंग्लिश में समस्या हो रही है, क्या हो रहा है। नहीं, इसको लेना देना नहीं है इन सब पढ़ाई लिखाई से, कुछ लेना देना। 6th क्लास में फ्रैक्शन पढ़ा है ना तूने मैथ में?
Yes, sir.
हम्म। कितनी फी है स्कूल की तुम्हारे? प्लीज कमेंट। हाउ मच इज योर फी, स्कूल फी? इज देयर समबody न्यू?
I,
Rudra, okay. Rudra, come on in, Rudra. You're not new to this class. You are still a member of this class. How much fee do you pay, Shams, every month? 2,000,
I
1,500.
don't, I don't know, sir.
But how can you not know? You must have an idea. You may not be precise about how much you pay, but you can definitely tell me around what? Around 2,000? पानी में फेंक वो पैसे रख दे कहीं तो बेहतर है। क्योंकि और क्या ही समझ चाहिए, और क्या ही चाहिए। ऐसे तो बहुत सी चीजें यूट्यूब देख देख के तुम जान जाओगे। इसको मैथ्स में 13/14 और 13/15 में 13/15 बड़ा लगा, तो स्कूल जाने का मतलब क्या था भाई? जाने दो। 13/15 and 13/14, which is bigger? Because 13 has been divided by 14 here, and there 13 will be divided by 15. So 15 parts in 15 parts. So obviously that is going to be smaller. But this guy, Ayat, 10 years old she is, okay? She's answering it. अब तुम्हें embarrass करना मजबूरी है मेरी. All right. I have to embarrass you. I'm sorry. I don't believe in this with young children at least. But chums, I am losing my confidence in you. I am not any more hopeful. If Dilshad talks to me, I will say, I'm sorry, there is no hope. He's not going to learn much. You are not interested, Shams. You're not interested. ठीक है, मैथ्स का ही नहीं हो रहा है, इंग्लिश में क्या होता है? We are here. The kind of sentences you have written, Shams, are absolutely nonsensical. Okay? Those sentences can be from somebody who has not attended any classes of English. Somebody who's been listening to me for such a long time cannot make those mistakes, Shams. The reality is तुम अभी भी कैमरा ऑफ करके बैठे थे क्योंकि तुमको मतलब नहीं था, नहीं तो तुम फट से कैमरे पे आते कि सर हम हैं यहाँ सुनने के। You, I also know that sometimes you did not come to class, you made excuses at home. Your auntie told me about that. So you are somebody who doesn't enjoy being in class here. What can I say? Well, you can't dent my confidence. All I can say is, yes, some people are not supposed to. Maybe some people don't have the motivation to study. You're one of those. That's all. So children, we have already started unit 11, right? And if you remember, we learned how to talk about our future plans. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Yeah, Papa is going to do this. Mummy is going to do that. We are going to close the classes for Holi, but not today, not after today. Maybe after the 12th. We will study tomorrow. We'll study the day after tomorrow, and then we will close the classes. Because Holi is on the 15th, remember. Okay? So 13th, 14th, and 15th. That's enough. By the way, what day is it? The 15th? Saturday. So it's great because the 16th will be a Sunday, another automatic holiday. So we will meet on Monday. Yes. So we have classes tomorrow as well. So look at the pictures here. And we will practice question and answers. Arham आया क्लास में, कैमरा ऑन करके बैठ गया है, पढ़ाई कर रहा है। अरहम भी उसी की उम्र का है ना, थोड़ा सा छोटा से। अरहम is 11. Okay, he is 13, 14. That's it. But Arham, from the very beginning, you guys have noticed Arham's attitude. He sits here. He doesn't want to go back. Arham doesn't want to go back in the class. He wants to sit in the front. He wants to be close to me. And Shams, he wants to be at the back somehow. It's about mindset. Okay. I tried. You guys are, what should I say? Eyewitness to it. That I have never pressurized him. I remember once I got a little bit annoyed with him, Other than that, I have always allowed him freedom to sit, listen, and I thought maybe he will develop interest because English is just a language here, right? People in this class approach English as a language. We are learning to express different ideas in English. These days, we are talking about future time. If you want to make statements about your plans and intentions. Somebody has planned कि होली में गांव जाएंगे. They can say, this Holi, I'm going to my village. I'm going to celebrate Holi in my village. Right? किसी ने प्लान किया कि इस बार ना मटन नहीं बनाएंगे होली में. Not going to cook mutton this Holi. Right? So, question about Jason. Question करते हैं. कैसे करना है बेटा? आराम से कर लेते हैं. What? अगर वो सामने है तो ना. हाँ, हमसे पूछेंगे तो कैसे पूछेंगे? What is Jason going to do when he grows up? What is Jason going to do when he grows up? और यहाँ when he grows up की हिंदी होगी जब वो बड़ा हो जाएगा, जब बड़ा होगा. Aisha, question about Aisha. What is Aisha going to do when her lesson ends? जब उसका लेसन खत्म हो जाएगा तो क्या करने वाली है, क्या करेंगी वो? What is she going to do when her lesson ends? So Rudra, you have moved to Patna, so you will stay there and study. You will stay in Patna and study. Ah, okay. Yeah, of course. After Holi. And which exam or course are you going to study for the plan? So, answer about Jason. Jason is going to be a racing driver when he grows up. और उल्टा भी बोल सकते हैं. When Jason grows up, is going to be a racing driver. When Aisa's lesson ends, to meet her friends for coffee. She is going to meet her friends for coffee. जानते हैं इंजमाम, आप जैसे बच्चों के लिए ये चीज जो हम करते हैं कि हम आपको कुछ नहीं प्रेशर करते, ये है आपके ललक के बारे में कि आपका ललक है, आप थोड़ा बहुत कैच करो ना. अगर इमेजिन करिए कि जहां आपसे सब बराबर उम्मीद करने लगे लोग कि बाकी सब कर रहे हैं, आप क्यों नहीं कर रहे, हर बार हर दिन दूसरे दिन आपको एहसास कराया जाए कमतर होने का, तो इंटरेस्ट खो सकता है आदमी. सबसे अच्छा क्या होता है कि हम चुप से पड़े रहे और अपने आप को ग्रो करते रहे. कोई हमसे कुछ सवाल जवाब नहीं कर रहा, हम धीरे धीरे बढ़े जा रहे हैं. ये तो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि कल के डेट में सीधे जाकर के छक्का मारेंगे, उतना बन जाएंगे तो. लेकिन उसके पहले कोई हमको जरा भी फील नहीं करा रहा बुरा, लेकिन कुछ इसी का नाजायज फायदा उठाते हैं. उनमें से एक है श्रम. Your uncle also struggled with English. He also attended the classes twice, okay, for the same course, but he was always there, involved, very, very passionate about his learning. It was not easy for him, but his, I will say, desire helped him. You don't have the desire to learn. For you, it is you are being forced to be in the class, to be part of the class. If given a choice, you would not come here, you would not be here. That's you, Shams. And this is important. If people say कि आपको जाना जरूरी नहीं है, तो आप कहें हम नहीं जाएंगे फिर. Okay? Everybody is here because of their choice. I'm not sure about the two girls. When they first came, maybe their papa told them to come. But I'm very sure now they feel passionate about, because you can see their regularity, their attendance. They are rarely absent. And it's easier to bend a tree when it is young, so they are small kids. It's easy to guide them in the direction parents want. Shams के मामले में ये बात गलत हो गई. He's a boy and he's now 15. He's more, अभी मैं बोलूंगा उल्टा पुल्टा, he's more interested in other things now. Maybe he will say these things out loud. He will not say, in his mind, he has other ideas, He's not interested in studies. 13/14, 15 बड़ा होता है 13/14. तो फिर फ्रैक्शन पढ़े देखिए, फ्रैक्शन का आइडिया ही क्यों आता है? गंवार लोग को कभी 1/2 समझ में आता है क्या होता है? उनको आधा समझ में आता है, लेकिन 1/2 समझ में आता है जो पढ़े लिखे नहीं है उनको. पढ़ाई अगर थोड़े बहुत ही पढ़ाई करे, मिडिल स्कूल भी, तो 1/2 तो पता होता है ना, कि 1/2 1 से छोटा है, क्योंकि ये 1/2 है. वहां 2 है तो बड़ा बता देगा लड़का. जब 13/15 को बताया बड़ा 13/14 से, तो 1 से बड़ा 1/2 होगा इसके नजर में, क्योंकि वहां 2 है. Idiot. Yes, it was a very bad start of class because of your Shams and because of your text. He didn't do the homework first time. Then second day, he didn't do it. Then I had to remind him again and scold him. Then he has written these 4 sentences that you guys can see in the group. Stupid sentences. It's better that you hadn't written, It was way better that way. That doesn't figure out me why कि कहाँ कौन सा लग रहा है, बैठ के क्या कर रहे थे इतने देर. There are 2 words, don't and doesn't. Then don't you want to ask yourself, भैया don't कहाँ आ रहा है, doesn't कहाँ आ रहा है? Don't you want to ask yourself? And if you have not figured that out in a year and a half, then you're not going to figure it out. He has never had any interest in learning. Simply, I was foolish to think he would sit here and observe. You were not here to observe. You were here because somebody pressurized you to be here. Because you knew that your uncle or auntie would call me and ask whether Shams came to the class or not. If the teacher had no connection with your guardians, you would just stay outside somewhere in the street instead of coming to class. Shams, this is what you would have done. And this happens because of friendship with the street boys. Street boys who have nothing to no connection with studies. And if you spend 2 hours with them, they will influence because they have personalities. They also do very funny things, So those things start to impact you. Maybe school boys, your classmates will not impact you as much as the boys in the street. They do so many fun things, but those fun things will have some side effects as well. Some no, big side effects later. What's their future? The boys hanging out in the streets? If they're lucky, they'll get a good business idea. Otherwise, they'll work in somebody else's shop as a salesman. Now we are going to talk to each other and ask each other about our future plans, our plans and intentions. Look, after this lesson, okay, after this lesson, so either your answer would be yes or no. Watch TV. So what would you say? I'm not going to watch TV after this lesson. Oh, after this lesson. Yeah, I'm going to watch TV. I am going to watch TV. Okay. I'm certainly going to watch TV. Okay. Go ahead. Talk to each other. The list is right there on this page number. Right. Look at the list. Talk to each other. Yep. Start your practice. Join them. Hmm.
तो वारंटी का है ना तो खत्म होगा तो फिर 15 सेकंड में बोल दीजिएगा
Ita, I'm putting you in the breakout room, okay? Arham and
ओके
Shams, go there. See if you guys can practice as well. Be- Because I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to buy anything because I have everything I need. Because my mommy and papa buy me everything I need. Because they love me more than they love you. Because I'm better than you. Okay. Hmm. Okay, guys, you've done. You can tell me what you are gonna do, what you're not gonna do, what your friend is gonna do, what your friend is not gonna do. Going to. Gonna means going to. Hmm. When I first heard the word gonna, I was very young. I thought, acha, shadi ke baad gonna. Because people around me in Biharship, they did not pronounce it as gonna. They will pronounce it gonna. Gonna. It's gonna. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let me tell you, I am definitely going to watch TV after the lesson, but I'm not going to have a coffee. I don't drink coffee very often. And I'm not going to see my friends. I don't have a plan to do that. My friend might come to see me, but I don't know. Maybe. Uh, I'm not going to cook a meal. I never cook a meal. After the lesson like this, it's my wife's job. Yeah. I sometimes cook on Sundays as a hobby, and I'm not going to do any shopping. I'm not going to do any shopping. Am I going to wash my hair? I have already washed my hair. I had a bath in the morning. I shampooed my hair. It's another thing. My hair is so dirty. It never looks fresh, never looks clean. Am I going to do my homework? Well, homework about what? No. Am I going to go on the internet? Yes, certainly. Certainly, I'm going to go on the internet. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to post my videos on YouTube as well. For that also, I need to go onto the internet. Actually, I'm always on the internet in a way. Done. Your job. Tell me. Your turn. You can tell me about yourself, about your partner. Yes, no, all. Go on. Whatever. A couple of sentences. Yes, start with the first. And Sam, right. Not going to cook a meal, but he's going to eat a meal. Yeah, that's it. He is also going to break his fast after the lesson. Yeah. And Sajid is not, he is not fasting. No, he's not fasting. Look at his face. Doesn't he have to? Look at his teeth. It shows that he's not fasting. It's easy to know. No? It's easy to know. Look at the smile on his face, the freshness on his cheeks, and his teeth are bright. When you are fasting, then your teeth look yellowish, your face looks a little dull because you haven't had any water. Yeah. Look at them all. Their faces are looking fading. Yes. Yeah, natural it is. It's so hot to stay without water for such a long time, for such long hours. Yeah. Deepak and Rudra. Now she has shifted to Patna. Boring road. He is not going to Patna for no reason. First she went there, then he said, Papa, I'm not going to live in Bihar. Yeah, Deepak. No, TV is boring. You guys don't watch TV a lot. Me neither. Huh? He said he's not going to watch. And then he's saying, me too. Me? Neither. Yeah. Hmm. So it's the easiest thing to do. Sam, add a few things. Say a few things about yourself and about Mudassir. You guys talked. When you make a sentence like this, then drop the word both when you are making a sentence with not. We are not going to write. And if you want to use the dono mein se koi nahi, then you will have to say neither of us. Okay, go on. Hmm. You guys say something about yourself and Sajid. Hmm. Make a few sentences. Tell us. You guys had a conversation? Hmm. Hmm. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do on the internet? Watch reels. He is going to watch reels. And you? And you? Twitter. Do you tweet? Okay. In him, you have an active account. You have an active account. How many? 3,000 followers. Posts. You have 3,000 posts on Twitter. How many followers do you have? Must have some. 100 followers. That's a lot of followers. Hmm. All right. You're not going to cook a meal. Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. So many people to look after you. One will do your clothes, one will cook for you, right? When you're there, then you have to do everything by yourself. Okay. Yeah, life is fun when you are at home. Okay, Inaya and Ayat, tell me a little bit about yourselves. What did you talk about? What are your plans after the lesson? Yes, no, you're going to study, both of you. Are you going to eat kulfi? You're going to study kulfi, both of you. Okay. And Inaya, anything that you are going to do, but she is not going to do, or she's going to do, but you are not going to do. Nothing. You guys are going to do the same thing. Are you going to cook a meal? Of course not, because mother's job is to cook a meal. You're going to enjoy a meal. What time are you going to have dinner today? At the same time as usual? Eight, about eight. Then you guys have dinner about 9 o'clock. So you're going to have dinner at 9 today as well. Okay, good. So it's easy. Going to do something. Plan. Look at the grammar spot box. It's easy. For three different categories of subject. I, there is am. With he, she, is. With you, we, they, are. Arham and Shams, would you like to tell me a few things you guys talked about? What are you guys going to do and what are you not going to do?
Af- I am going to do after this lesson. I am going to read Quran.
After this lesson, you're going to
Read Quran.
read the Quran. All right.
Yeah.
Arham is going
After
to read the Quran after this lesson. Is Shams also
after
going to read the Quran?
no sir. After this class, I'm going to have a home tuition.
You're going to have a tuition.
Oh,
Okay. Going to study a tuition. All right. What time are you going to have your dinner tonight? Are you guys fasting too?
yes sir.
Yes,
Both of
sir.
you?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir.
All right. Fine. Let's move on. So, if you want to ask a question, be verb को आगे ले आएंगे. What are you going to do? What is she going to do? What are they going to do? Be verb jumps. In beta, be verb comes before the subject when we make a question. You are going to, what are you going to do? What is she going to do? Is she? Be verb is MR before the subject. It's a question. When is your mother going to cook dinner? When is your mother? When is your mother? Your mother is an affirmative statement. But when you want to make a question, when is your mother going to cook dinner? What time are you going to sleep tonight, Inaya? What time? As usual or any different? 10. It is your usual time. 10:30 is your usual time. Tonight, are you going to sleep at 10:30 or earlier? 10:30. Oh, these girls. They're going to bed at 10:30 tonight, and they always go to bed around 10:30. And what time is the school in the morning? 8 o'clock. 9. Good for you. 9. 9 to 3. 9 to 1. 9 to 2. 3 and 2, 5 hours. Yeah, 9 to 2. School breaks at 2. You guys leave early, right? You guys leave early, but school breaks at 2. This is what she's saying. Okay. कुछ families lucky होती हैं. Very quick plan. अच्छा गौर करिए अगर कह दें point number 3 in the blue box. I'm leaving tomorrow. I am, or I'm going to leave tomorrow. Is the message the same or different? The message is the same. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to leave tomorrow. So sometimes there is no difference whether you say, I am cooking chicken tonight or I'm going to cook chicken tonight. Meaning wise, there is no difference. आज रात में chicken बनेगा. All right. And I'm going to cook mutton maybe tonight. It's been too long. It's been more than 20, 30 days, I think, since I ate mutton. I really like mutton. That's the taste. I like it a lot more than chicken. There was a time I liked chicken so much, but now I have gone back to my old love, mutton. Because when your love is true, you must come back. You have to come back. My love for mutton was so true. For 10, 15 years, I stayed away from it. But now true love is calling back. And I've realized chicken mein kuch nahi hai. So, anybody, mutton lover here? Nobody. I'm
Yes,
the
sir.
only one. Yeah, Aram likes mutton too. Mutton has an aroma, mutton has a flavor that other meat doesn't have. I would like to try lamb, means bhed, which is very much similar to goats. Okay, but I don't know, maybe the taste will be slightly different. I don't know. Okay. So there is no difference between these two sentences. I am seeing a doctor tomorrow. I am seeing a doctor tomorrow. I'm going to see a doctor tomorrow. Next Sunday, I am watching a film. Next Sunday, I'm going to watch a film. Okay. There isn't much of a difference. Let me go a little bit in detail. Normally, when you're talking about near future, like this Sunday, tomorrow, this weekend, you can use either. But when you're talking about distant future, going to sounds better. However, शादी फिक्स हो गई है तो आप बोल सकते हैं आई एम गेटिंग मैरिड नेक्स्ट ईयर. आई एम गेटिंग. हाँ, तो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस इज यूज्ड to talk about near future arrangement. Arrangement. I am going to cook chicken. Intention है. I'm cooking chicken. Arrangement है. कई बार अरेंजमेंट होता है. We are having a party this Saturday. हालांकि नहीं कर रहे. All right. We are having a. तो we are having a party में फोन कॉल जा रहे हैं, चीजों का लिस्ट बन रहा है, ये हो गया. वी आर गोइंग टू हैव अ पार्टी में इंटेंशन है. हो सकता है ये भी एक काम भी शुरू हो गया, कोई बड़ी चीज नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं कि दोनों में फर्क है. ग्रामेटिकली स्पीकिंग द प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस रेफर्स टू द अरेंजमेंट एंड गोइंग टू डू समथिंग रेफर्स टू द इंटेंशंस एंड प्लान्स. अब आप बताइए, पहले इंटेंशन एंड प्लान्स होते हैं, फिर उसमें कुछ काम हो जाए तो अरेंजमेंट हो जाता है. आपने बैट निकाल के रख दिया है, जूते रख दिए हैं, किसने पूछा क्या है, एक यहाँ रखा हुआ बैट. आई एम प्लेइंग. हाँ, आप दोनों बोल सकते हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू प्ले क्रिकेट भी बोल सकते हैं. आई एम प्लेइंग क्रिकेट इन द इवनिंग, इसीलिए निकाल के रखे. ऑलराइट. तो इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. द बोथ द सेंटेंसेस आर वेरी मच द सेम. कुछ जगहों पे इन द लॉन्ग रन व्हेन यू स्टडी मोर देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड कि कुछ जगहों पे एक ही चुनोगे. जैसे अक्सर लोग पूछते हैं, ऐसे नॉर्मल यही साउंड करता है, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग टुनाइट. व्हाट आर यू व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू टुनाइट कम पूछते हैं लोग. क्या पूछते हैं. तो ये कोलोकियल चीजें जो हैं, ये सुनते सुनते आदत पड़ जाती है. जो सुनेंगे वो बोलेंगे. मैंने सुन रखा है इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूं. मैंने सुना नहीं होता, थियोरेटिकल में जानता तो मैं बोलता हाँ दोनों एक ही चीज है. हाँ है एक ही चीज. बट sometimes there is a little bit of a difference which you will only realize when you spend time with English. A teacher cannot tell you much. Just like I told you one sentence. तो इस संडे को क्या कर रहे भाई. What are you doing this Sunday? हाँ, क्या कर रहे हैं. What are you doing this Sunday? What are you going to do this Sunday? लोग नहीं पूछते. लोग यही पूछते, What are you doing this Sunday? वो आपके अरेंजमेंट के बारे में पूछ रहे होते हैं, आपके प्लान के इंटेंशन के बारे में नहीं. अरेंजमेंट कुछ करा हो रहा है, सोच के प्लान किया, कुछ किया है सर. व्हाट आर यू डूइंग दिस संडे. तो ऐसा नहीं कि आप बोलेंगे व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू दिस संडे, आप गलत हो जाएंगे. इट्स जस्ट दैट इट्स समथिंग पीपल विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर आस्किंग, बट मोस्ट पीपल डोंट यूज दिस लाइन. दे यूज व्हाट आर यू डूइंग दिस संडे. व्हाट आर यू डूइंग दिस संडे. तो देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू थिंग्स. बट अब आएंगे एक और चीज. आई एम गोइंग टू डू समथिंग और somebody is going to do something और something is going to happen. तीसरा सेंटेंस है आई एम गोइंग टू डू समथिंग, somebody is going to do something, and तीसरा something is going to happen. So this sentence can also suggest something is going to happen, suggest कि कोई चीज नियर फ्यूचर में होने वाला. अभी आप देख सकते हैं कि कोई चीज के होने के चांसेस हैं. अभी आप अभी आप देख सकते हैं, यू कैन सी इन द प्रेजेंट दैट समथिंग इज सर्टेन टू हैपन इन द फ्यूचर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक ऊंचा दीवार पे लड़का चढ़वा, गिरता ही छड़वा, गिरता है, ऐसा बोलते हैं हम लोग. ये गिर जाएगा, ये लड़का गिरेगा, ये ऐसे बोलते हैं हम लोग हिंदी में. पहले मैंने बिहारी बोली, और गिरते ही छड़वाई, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं हम लोग. बिहारी हो गया, थोड़ा हिंदी में आ जाते हैं. ये गिरेगा लड़का, ये देखो जहां कहां चढ़ गया, ये गिरेगा. ठीक है, आप ये क्यों बोल रहे हैं ये गिरेगा? क्योंकि कुछ सिचुएशन है प्रेजेंट में ना. तो इन दिस काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन जहां यू कैन सी द प्रेजेंट, द रीजन इन द प्रेजेंट फॉर समथिंग टू हैपन इन द फ्यूचर, तो वहां पे आप गोइंग टू डू फिर से यूज कर सकते. ही इज गोइंग टू फॉल फॉर श्योर. ही इज गोइंग टू फॉल. ही इज गोइंग टू फॉल मतलब गिरेगा ही लड़का, गिरेगा ही है. तो एवरी टाइम पप्पा कम्स होम, ही सीज यू, फाइंड्स यू वॉचिंग टीवी, and you have an important exam in 2 months time or 1 month's time, and every time papa comes home he finds you watching, वो क्या बोलेंगे? फेल करेगा लड़का. You are going to fail. मम्मी से बोलेंगे this boy is, मम्मी से बोलेंगे पापा this boy is going to fail his exam. I never find him studying. He's always watching TV. He's going to fail. So this is the second use of going to make a future prediction. To make a, but your future prediction is based on what you see now. What you see now. Yes. Got it. ये लड़की हमको मुसीबत में डलवाएगी. This girl is going to get me in trouble. This girl is going to get me in trouble. मैं देख रहा हूं उसके प्रेजेंट में उसका बिहेवियर ऐसे है. ठीक है, हमको मुसीबत में डलवाएगी ये लड़की. This girl is going to get me in trouble. So when you can notice something in the present, and this is the reason why you think something is certain to happen in the future, तो आप ये लाइन बोल सकते हैं. अब कोई बोलेगा सर्टेन, फ्यूचर कभी सर्टेन होता नहीं, आपको ऐसा लग रहा है. जब मैंने कहा ये लड़की मुझे मुसीबत में डलवाएगी, तो क्या हुआ? ये मेरी रीडिंग है, गलत भी हो जा सकती है बात में. इसके क्या बोलेंगे नहीं, हम ये लाइन बोलेंगे ना. इंग्लिश में कैसे बोलेंगे? तुम गिरोगे साइकिल पे से, तुम जो कर रहे हो ना, तुम गिरोगे. Yeah, you're going to have an accident. You're going to fall. You're trying to be too smart. You're going to fall. You're going to have a big accident. तो जब आप प्रेजेंट में देखना कि कुछ सर्टेन है, उसको फ्यूचर में अब भी बताओ कि जैसे मैंने ये लाइन बता दी है, कितना आसान है ये समझना. Let's look at some few situations. Go to the next page, guys. Look at the pictures. Picture number 1. Look at the situation in the picture. Do you see dark clouds outside the window? और देखो इसका सैड मूड, देखो इसका बेचारा मुंह बन गया, पूरा तैयार हुआ रहा है, बारिश हो जाएगा हमको लग रहा है. इट्स गोइंग टू रेन. Look at the other pictures. Don't give me a sentence. Don't give me a sentence. Just look at the pictures. What's going on? Look at the picture. The person seems in a hurry or not? Picture 3. There is a race. One girl is close to the finish line. Picture 4. Can you see a boy? Look at his body. Look at his balance. Picture 5. She is holding a big vase. But फूल वगैरह रखते हैं इसमें, खूबसूरत लगता है. And look at picture 6. the woman's tummy is very big. You can understand. ठीक है? Right. बहुत ज्यादा कोहड़ा खा लिया वो, पेट फूल गया है। कोहड़ा खाते तो पेट फूल जाता है, नहीं उसके बाद पानी पीना पड़ता है। Have you ever been told not to drink water after eating कटहल का कोवा और कोहड़ा? कटहल का कोवा, कटहल का कोवा, the yellow one, they taste amazing. कटहल का कोवा tastes amazing. Have you ever eaten the ripe jackfruit? When jackfruit, सब्जी बनाते हैं इसका, jackfruit, कटहल. Have you ever eaten jackfruit की सब्जी, कटहल की सब्जी?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
when jackfruit becomes ripe, it becomes soft, and the inner part that is white normally becomes yellowish. All right, and you can just have it. Okay, it is amazing. मेरा एक स्टूडेंट मेरे को बोला पहुंचा रहे आज तक. Sahil, his name is. Okay, he always brought me, every summer he brings me mangoes from his orchard, mango orchard he has. He always brings me, every year he brings me mangoes. And he says, when I told him about my love for, jackfruit, yeah, he said, sir, लेके आ रहे सर बड़ा वाला आपके लिए, कल ही लेके आ रहे हैं. I said, all right. And then, sir, आज नहीं हो पाया सर, हम कल लेके आ रहे हैं. Okay. And then it's happening. um, sometimes it's difficult because you have to find somebody to sit with that thing. You can't alone bring that, riding the bike. I don't know what the situation was. Maybe this year. Okay. So now look at the verbs on the right side. Drop, have, rain, sneeze, win, be late, kiss, fall. Now you guys think about what is going to happen. Okay? Think about what is going to happen. You have the verbs, use the verbs and your imagination. Picture 1, it's going to rain. Picture 2, he is going to be late. He is going to be late. लग रहा है, देख के लग रहा है कि आज ये लेट होगा, ये लेट हो जाएगा आज. He is going to be late. Picture 3, yeah, that girl, with the ponytail is going to win. She is very close to the finish line. She is going to win. आप समझ रहे कैसे सिचुएशन में ये लाइन यूज करते हैं हम लोग? Okay, picture 4, that boy is going to fall. Picture 5, she is going to drop the vase or vase, whatever. 6, they are going to have a baby. They are going to have a baby. All the preparations are done. Okay, they are going to have a baby. And picture 7, they are going to kiss. Yes. And number 8, he is going to sneeze. All right. Now listen. I'm going to play the audio for you.
Tape script 11.4. Careful, you're going to drop it. 1.
What a pity. It's going to rain. He can't play tennis.
Pay attention to all the other words as well, okay?
2.
Look at the time. He's going to be late for his meeting.
3.
Come on! Come on! She's going to win! Fantastic!
4.
Oh no! Jack's on top of the wall. He's going to fall.
5.
Careful! She's going to drop the vase. Too late.
6.
They're so excited. They're going to have a baby. It's due in July.
It's due in July.
7.
There's my sister and her boyfriend. Ugh! They're going to kiss.
Yuck.
8,
He's going to sneeze. Bless you.
Okay. Listen to
tape
it
script
again.
11.4. Careful, you're going to drop it. 1,
What a pity. It's going to rain.
What a pity. It's going to rain. He can't play tennis. Somebody else is saying this, okay? उसके लिए उसको बुरा लग रहा है. Suppose you are very much ready and to go and play tennis or cricket, and there are dark clouds. और आपकी मम्मी को लगा मेरा बाबू तैयार हुआ, देखो ना बारिश होने वाली, बेचारा खेल नहीं पाएगा. So that situation. What a pity, because this line, what a pity, shows that the woman is feeling bad for him. What a pity, it's going to rain. He can't play tennis.
He can't play tennis.
Can't play tennis.
2,
Look at the time.
Look at the time. Papa is going to be late for the meeting.
He's going to be late for his meeting.
3,
Come on!
Come on. Come on.
Come on! She's going to win!
She is going to win. जीतेगी, जीत जाएगी. अब तो जीत गई.
Fantastic!
4,
Oh no! Jack's on top of the wall. He's going to fall.
Oh no, Jack's on the top of the wall. Jack is on the top of the wall. He is going to fall.
5,
Careful! She's going to drop the vase.
Careful. She's going to drop the vase.
Too late.
Too late.
6,
They're so excited. They're going to have a baby.
They're so excited. They're going to have a baby.
It's due in July.
It's due in July. It's due in July. They're so excited. They're going to have a baby. It's due in July. फिर से नहीं मतलब पता है, लेकिन अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं. The baby is due in July. It's due in July. The baby is due in July. यानी बाबू जुलाई में आएगी, right? आएगी जो भी. It's due in July.
7,
There's my sister and her boyfriend.
That's my sister and her boyfriend. Ugh.
Ugh,
Ugh.
they're going to kiss.
They're going to kiss. Yeah, it's a strange thing. ये हमारे अंदर है. कुछ लोगों को लगता है इसे हमें ऊपर वाले से या क्या कहते हैं धार्मिक होने की वजह से ये फीलिंग्स आती हैं. कुछ लोग ऐसा लगता है. ठीक है, ये हमारे हमारे अंदर है. लेकिन अगर मैं बताऊं तो ये भी सर्वाइवल और एवोल्यूशन से रिलेटेड है. Why we are not interested in our own family members that way. There is a reason to it. बाकी लोगों को समझ नहीं आता. बेवकूफ लोग हैं, समझना चाहते नहीं है. 2 और 2 5 बता देते हैं. That's the problem. Evolution का है ये. A lot of us do not find our siblings sexually attractive. We don't find our siblings sexually attractive. And there is a reason for this. And the reason is evolutionary. हमारे अंदर ऐसी कई चीजें हुई हैं जो हमें जीवित रहने में, सर्वाइवल के लिए अच्छा हमारे चांसेस बढ़ते हैं. This is one of those things. Otherwise, why would it be, people think, a lot of people say that because you believe in a religion, that's why you think it is wrong, because God has said so. मैंने कहा गॉड के सुनने का इंतजार किया हम लोगों ने ऐसी फीलिंग ना लाने के लिए. अगर तुम अपना धर्म छोड़ दोगे तो तुम फिर उस चीज के लिए तैयार हो जाओगे, ये कहना चाहते हो? यानी तुम्हारे अंदर फीलिंग्स हैं लेकिन तुम रोक के रखे हो धर्म की वजह से. हाँ, तुम्हारे अंदर फीलिंग्स अपनी माँ बहन के लिए या अपने भाई के लिए, अपने पिता के लिए, और अपने धर्म की वजह से तुम रोक के रखे हो कि मेरा धर्म मना करता है, नहीं होना चाहिए, और ये है ही नहीं तुम्हारे अंदर. इज द बिगर क्वेश्चन. So with 90% people, they don't have this feeling inside them. Okay, why? Because it is how evolution has made us. If we don't have the tail, वो जब tail अब नहीं रहा हमारा, जो बंदरों में है, उसके जगह एक छोटी सी हड्डी हल्की सी वहां पे, वो भी evolution है. तो आपको बहुत सी चीजें ऐसे समझ में नहीं आती. फिर से बताऊं, जब आपको कुछ बात समझ नहीं आता तो कोई उस पर कुछ भी फिट कर दे, आप तो मान जाओगे. तो अगर गहरे से जानेंगे, इट इज सो इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट पीपल, आपको पता है ना, the small children will not understand a lot of things that we are talking about, maybe contraceptive pills. Okay, contraception, this is a new idea. There wasn't this thing. If there was intimacy physical between two people, there was bound to be a child. If you study scientific researches and all, you will realize that siblings have a body smell which pushes them away from each other. And people who like each other, are attracted to each other, have a smell that they find very, very difficult to resist. When you are in love with somebody or when you're attracted to someone, their body smell attracts you. And it maybe it is not something that while we are sitting here, can we notice anything like that? Smell of the body? No. But it is so, so subtle that only people who are attracted to each other feel. And with siblings, it is the other way around. There is a certain smell which pushes them away from each other in this aspect. So it's not about morality that you don't do it. It's because of the evolutionary developments that we don't do it. We don't feel that way. I will not say all the people, because there are a lot of people who actually feel that way too. And majority of them can be very religious. The religion doesn't stop them, okay, from feeling that way. But ये सब बातें बहुत कंट्रोवर्शियल हैं और जाहिर सी बात है आदमी झगड़ा रगड़ा करना चाहता है. But I'm speaking from a teacher's perspective. जो बातें मैंने बताई हैं, you guys can find out about it कि कितने researches हुए इन सब चीजों पे. There are always discussions. Yes, there are some societies which are taking extreme steps. What can we say? Like, that's the only thing is, some people think कि लाइफ को एक जैसा बना दिया वैसे चलते रहना है. नहीं चलेगा, बदलाव होने. अब वो बदलाव अच्छे भी हो सकते हैं, बुरे भी हो सकते हैं. Sometimes you go to a certain direction and come back. Maybe it is one of those. In certain societies, they are actually allowing this thing, brother-sister relationship, not parent and child. Remember, there is a difference between the two. For some people, there is a difference between the two. Parents should never, or no society, no country will ever allow parents and children to be that way. Never. No way. In some societies, they are considering these things, that if it is between the siblings, it's not something criminal. It's not criminal. It's wrong or fine, but it's not criminal. You won't get punished for that. For example, a man has a relationship outside his marriage, is immoral. Society will judge that, but he will not go to jail for this. A lot of societies have moved away from that kind of thing. In the past, it was not so. In the past, it was a crime. You would be punished for having an illicit relationship. Illicit. So anyways, come back to this.
8.
He's going to sneeze.
There are other theories. There are some parents who give up their children at the time of birth. They don't keep their children with them. The children grow up somewhere else. For example, in America, in Australia, in some other European countries, life is different from India. Values are different. So sometimes what happens, they become pregnant at a very young age, right? They give birth to babies, and they don't take care of them. The babies live in either orphanages or with some other families who adopt them very soon. But later on, When the children find out that they were adopted, they search for their biological parents. And what I'm going to say is shocking, but it is true. When they meet their parents, sometimes there is a very strong sense of attraction towards each other between the parents and the children, because they did not have each other's company. They were never together. And you know what scientists say this is because? This is because when our parents take care of us when we are small kids, the touch that they give us, okay, that takes care of all that feeling inside. It's very important, according to scientists, that parents have a very affectionate relation with their children for the mental, emotional well-being and other types of well-being of the children as well. The mother who breastfeeds her child, the father who loves his child, those children grow up into more balanced human beings. And those children who do not get this love and affection of their parents, okay, can grow up in different ways. And this is a real problem. There is a name given to this feeling. Lots of times it was observed that when children who were separated from their parents in the young childhood, when they met their parents after growing up, they felt a strange sense of attraction. And now what happens, if anybody is going to meet their parents this way, they are taught about this thing so that they are careful. In Australia, it is one of those extreme cases. A girl who never lived with her biological father, grew up in some other family. When as an adult, she found out about her biological father and went to meet him, and they fell in love with each other. Okay? It was one of those extreme cases. Shocking it would be, they had babies together. They lived together as a couple. A taboo thing for our society completely. I agree. Eventually, after some time, they decided that it was not healthy because of acceptability issues in society. They decided to end that. But what happened was real. So scientists studied this phenomenon, this attraction, and they have given it a name I don't remember. You can do your own research online and study about these things. तो बात सिर्फ इतनी होती है कि एक होता है जानकारी ना होना, बात करते रहना, एक होता है उसके बारे में जानना, समझना, फिर कुछ बोलना, एक होता है एक शेषनाग के फन पे बैठा हुआ है दुनिया, शेषनाग के फन पे धरती जमी हुई, बस यही सुन के बोले जा रहे हैं। एक एनालॉजी दे रहा है, ऐसा नहीं कि इस बारे में बोले। बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो एक बात सुन लेते हैं अपने दिमाग में और उसको क्या करते रहते हैं, रिपीट करते रहते हैं। कोई जानकारी नहीं होती उनको लाइफ के बारे में, दुनिया के बारे में, क्या हुआ नहीं हुआ, कोई जानकारी नहीं। दे डोंट हैव द इंटरेस्ट। उनको अच्छा लगता है ये मानना, जो मानते हैं वो मानते रहते हैं। So it's a normal feeling. What you heard, yuck wali feeling, it's a very normal feeling. Okay, tell me, film directors put those scenes in films, actresses, intimate scenes, and you know that because of those scenes, the films do better business as well. A lot of people like watching these things, but not about their own family members. Yeah, it's fun to watch the actors and actresses in those intimate moments, but it's not fun to watch your own family members. It can be very, very disturbing. It can disturb you very badly. Why? The same experience of XYZ is enjoyable. People go to the cinema for those moments, for those things. They watch it on TV. But when it is about your family members, it can be very disturbing for some. Why? So that's where comes you are not attracted towards your own family members normally. Normally healthy individuals, those who have, okay, Psychology says repression. Repression समझते हैं? When you are forced to behave in a certain way, can lead to this kind of strange behavior as well. Let me tell you, in more pressurized or closed society, these things are more, but under the carpet. Under the carpet. So, like I said, it's very complicated. People can read more about these things. Then एक तो होता है कि अपने बाबा जी की बात सुनना और मान लेना, ठीक है. एक होता है उस पे एक्सपर्ट्स की बात सुनना, जिन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी बिता दी उस सब्जेक्ट को पढ़ने में, समझने में, उन्होंने क्या पाया. एक बात होती है उनकी, और एक होता है बाबा जी की बात सुन लेना, टोपी वाले या दाढ़ी वाले या तिलक वाले, ठीक है. बाबा जी की बात सुन ले, वो अलग चीज है, सुनते रहे, इट्स ओके. वो बाबा जी क्या जानते भाई, झूठे लोग होते हैं ज्यादातर. Okay, Peter, one more time, 11.4.
Tape script 11.4. Careful, you're going to drop it. 1.
What a pity. It's going to rain.
What a pity. It's going to rain.
He can't play tennis.
He can't play tennis. Repeat, beta, repeat. What a pity. It's going to rain. He can't play tennis.
2.
Look at the time. He's going to be late for his meeting.
He's going to be late for the meeting.
3.
Come on! Come on! She's going to win! Fantastic!
4.
Oh no! Jack's on top of the wall.
Jack's on top of the wall. Top of the...
He's going to fall.
He's going to fall. Too late. गिरिए गया.
5.
Careful!
Careful. अरे ध्यान से.
She's going to drop the vase.
गिराएगी लड़की, ये गिरा देगी है. She is going to drop the ball. Oh,
Too late.
गिराइए दी. Too late.
6.
They're so excited.
Because
They're going to have a baby. It's due in July.
it's due in July. D-U-E. It's due in July.
7.
There's my sister and her boyfriend.
Yuck. Oh.
Ugh, they're going to kiss.
That child is feeling this way. Are we going to feel this way about his sister? Are we going to feel this way about his sister? That's the difference. ये feeling क्यों है? Because it helps us. It helps us be healthy. It helps us have better, I will say genes in the future. Regressive genes सुना है? When you mate within your family, then what happens? Regressive genes become more dominant. क्या नाम उस बीमारी का? ल्यूकेमिया. मैं शायद नाम भूल रहा हूं बेटा. पाकिस्तान is capital of that disease. पाकिस्तान is capital of that disease. पूरे दुनिया में सबसे ज्यादा केसेस कहाँ हैं? बताने की जरूरत है क्यों? Because of cousin marriage. That disease has no solution. There is no cure for that disease. I'm forgetting the name. I don't know. It is not leukemia. It is something else. The first part is when two people are identical twins. जब दो लोग क्या होते हैं? Identical twins. यानी 50%, sorry, 100% genes. Identical twins के genes क्या होते हैं? 100%. और वो क्या होता है? दो आइडेंटिकल ट्विंस होती हैं लड़कियां, उनसे दोनों शादी कर लेते हैं. बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. तुम इससे कर लो, मैं इससे कर लेता हूं. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. यहां तक तो कोई दिक्कत है ही नहीं. बिकॉज ये कोई और है, ये कोई और है, कर लिया, ठीक है चलो। अब प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है, बिकॉज ये दोनों 100% सेम है, ये दोनों 100%, तो इसके बच्चे और इसके बच्चे जो आपस में वो बिल्कुल भाई बहन है, कहने को कजन्स हैं, लेकिन बायोलॉजिकली क्या है वो, बायोलॉजिकली वो भाई बहन है, सोशली कजन्स हैं, बॉर्न टू डिफरेंट पेरेंट्स, लेकिन चूंकि इन माता पिता के जीन्स 100% यही वाले हैं, क्योंकि दोनों के दोनों क्या है, आइडेंटिकल ट्विंस हैं, तो इन दोनों के बच्चे आपस में जो होंगे वो 50% जीन्स जीन्स सेम रहेंगे, जैसे भाई बहन के होते हैं। भाई बहन के जीन्स कितने सेम होते हैं, 50%। भाई बहन के 50% जीन्स सेम होते हैं। तो भाई बहन की शादी हुई है, इन कजन की शादी, बायोलॉजिकली इनके बच्चे होंगे, बहुत मुश्किल में रहेंगे। इसी वजह से दैट डिजीज दैट आई एम मिसिंग, पता कर लेना। ओके, द डिजीज कॉज्ड बाय कजन मैरिज, बता देंगे आपको, और उसकी राजधानी है पाकिस्तान। द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ केसेस आर फाउंड इन पाकिस्तान। In India, people don't practice cousin marriage as much as they do in Pakistan. People practice cousin marriage here as well, but more in Pakistan. In South India, in some Hindu families also, they practice this cousin marriage. मामा की बेटियों को कजन की शादी करी जा सकती है, मामा की बेटियों से। क्यों बता देते हैं, ये भी इंटरेस्टिंग है कल्चरली। वहां ससुर जी के लिए कोई वर्ड नहीं है, पता है, बोले ससुर जी के लिए कोई वर्ड नहीं, मतलब जैसे हमारे हैं ना ससुर जी, राइट, वहां ससुर जी और मामा एक ही वर्ड होते हैं। यानी आप अपने मम्मी के भाई को जो बुलाएंगे वही अपने ससुर जी को भी बुलाएंगे, और वो वर्ड है ममैया। क्या है, ममैया। अगेन, जिसको जानकारी होती है, नहीं जानकारी तो हवा में बोलते रहे जो बोलना है। तो मामैया वर्ड इज यूज्ड फॉर योर मैटरनल अंकल, मामा जी। एंड अगर आपकी शादी जिससे भी हो, उसके हस्बैंड, उसके पिताजी को आप क्या बोलेंगे, मामैया, एक ही वर्ड है। तो दे स्टिल प्रैक्टिस इट इन मेनी विलेजेस इन साउथ इंडिया। Hindus also practice cousin marriage, which is not a good idea. Social evil है, religious evil है, इसको छोड़ना चाहिए जितनी जल्दी हो सके। Cousin marriage is not a good thing, because the children who are born this way, they are at a bigger risk of regressive genes becoming dominant. Regressive genes होते हैं खराब, जो आपको परेशानियां क्रिएट करते हैं, बीमारियां और ये वो, और वो डोमिनेंट हो जाते हैं when you marriage in close relatives। तो कोशिश करिए शादी दूर से दूर जाने की। आप इंडिया में हो, आप अमेरिका, चाइना, जापान से शादी करो, दैट इज इवन बेटर। फिर जितने रिग्रेसिव जीन्स है वो घटते चले जाएंगे धीरे धीरे, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस। साइंस हैज डिस्कवर्ड दिस। ओके, हम लोग पहले कैसे ये बात जानते थे, थोड़ा बहुत। इफ यू नोटिस, इन मेनी सोसाइटीज गर्ल्स डोंट मैरी इन देयर ओन क्लैन्स। अपने क्लैन में शादी नहीं होती उनकी। क्लैन होता है जिसमें हम लोग, जैसे हमारे यहाँ एक चीज होती है, क्या कहते हैं, नहीं हमारे यहाँ एक चीज होती है, इसको कहते हैं, जो मैं फलाना शांडिल्य, तो कोई गोत्र, गोत्र गोत्र। तो गोत्र पिता के तरफ से चलता चला जाता है, ठीक है ना। तो उस हिसाब से जो एक गोत्र में होते हैं इनकी शादी नहीं होनी चाहिए, ऐसा कहते हैं, ठीक है। तो उन लोगों को पता चल चुका था, जो सोसाइटीज लंबे समय तक रहेंगे ना एक जगह, तो ये सब चीजें ऑब्जर्व करके भी सीख सकते हैं साइंस के अलावे, कि अरे यार ऐसा हो रहा है, पैटर्न गौर करना, यू नो। सो cousin marriage is not a good idea, scientifically speaking, but some people ignore science and follow social practice and religious practice. Anyways, did you like this use of I'm going to, somebody is going to, something is going to happen? तो प्रेजेंट में दिखना चाहिए कोई चीज का रीजन, और उस वजह से हम बताते ये चीज होएगा, ठीक है। The Indian batsmen are in great form. India is going to win the cup. ऐसे वाला एटीट्यूड है इसमें, ये हमें पता चल रहा है प्रेजेंट की वजह से कि कोई चीज होने वाला है, होगा। Unit 11, first page will be your homework. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.